Hello friends, welcome to the VMS class. Today the live session is on another quiz on the topic of introduction to computer topic. So we have completed two quiz related to the introduction to computer topic. Now let us see another set of questions which are previously asked in the competitive examinations. Let's start the question number 1. This is the continuation for the previous two live sessions. That's why the question number is 41 and today's first question. Okay. Which of the following uses a handheld operating system? Option A, PDA. Option B, personal computer. Option C, laptop. Option D, mainframe. If you know the answer, you can please give your answer in the chat box. Which of the following uses a handheld operating system? Which of the following uses a handheld operating system? Option A, PDA. Option B, personal computer. Option C, laptop. Option D, mainframe. Let's see the correct answer. Option A, PDA. PDA stands for Personal Digital Assistant. Personal Digital Assistant. Okay. Normally, a handheld operating system is designed for small portable devices. Okay. This kind of operating system is designed for small and portable devices. A PDA is basically a handheld devices. So it uses a handheld operating system. We have personal computers, laptops, and mainframes use full-scale operating systems like Windows or Linux. But handheld operating systems uses PDA. Okay, the correct answer is option A. Okay, question number 2 for today. That's question number 42 here in our live session. Palm top computer is also known as what? Option A, personal computer. Option B, notebook computer. Option C, tablet PC. Option D, handheld computer. If you know the correct answer, you can please mention like this: 42 is the question number hyphen answer. You can give the answer like this in the chat box. Palm top computer is also known as dash personal computer, notebook computer, tablet PC, handheld computer. If you know the correct answer, you can please give your answer in the chat box. Even if it is wrong, it is not an issue. Please try to guess the answer. You don't worry about that you are giving the correct answer or incorrect. So try to guess the answer. So let's see the correct answer. Option D, handheld computer. Handheld computer. As I mentioned, palm top computer is a very small device. In the previous example, also we mentioned a PDA is normally used for handheld computers, right? So one of the example for handheld computers is palm top computer. So a palm top is a very small computer and it fits in a palm. In our hands, we can easily carry this type of computer. So normally another name for palm top computer is nothing but handheld computer. Okay. Another name for the palm top computer is handheld. Handheld and palm top are just like synonyms. Okay. Simple question. Let's go to the next question. Question number 3 for today. Question number 3 and question number 43 in the live series. A central computer that holds collections of data and programs for many PCs, workstations, and other computers is a dash. A central computer that holds collections of data and programs for many PCs, workstations, and other computers is a dash. You can find out the options. Option A, supercomputer. Option B, mini computer. Option C, laptop. Option D, server. So if you know the correct answer, you can please give your answer in the chat box. Central computer that holds collections of data and programs for many PCs, workstations, and other computers. Let's see the correct answer. Answer D, server. A server is going to store the data and software and provides them to many users or computers at the same time. That's why servers are also called as a central computers. Okay, servers are also called as central computer. As mentioned here, servers are also called as central computers because server is going to store data and software and provides them to many users and computers at the same time. Means the server is going to take a request from multiple clients. Okay, multiple clients are other computers. It is going to provide the data and software to multiple computers. So server is the central computer. Okay. Let's go to the next question. Which computer is used for computer aided design? CAD. It is another abbreviation. CAD, computer aided design. Which computer is used for CAD calculations? Options here: a mini computer, mainframe computer, supercomputer, and microcomputer. If you know the correct option, you can please give your answer in the chat box. Which computer is used for CAD calculations? Which computer is used for CAD calculations? Let's see the correct answer. Option A, mini computer. Option A, mini computer. Normally, CAD work was commonly done using the mini computers. In modern powerful PCs and workstations are used. Okay, so mini computer is the correct option. Let's go to the next question. Question number 45. Which of the following is generally costlier? Options are server, notebook computer, personal computer, mainframe. So all these are a type of computers in simple, and the question is which is costlier? Okay, which is the costlier? If you know the correct answer, you can please give your answer in the chat box. Which of the following is generally costlier? Let's see the correct answer. Mainframe. So mainframe computers are very powerful. Okay, mainframe computers are very powerful, and those are large and expensive. Okay, compared to the servers, personal computers, and mainframes. So normally, if you order it, a notebook computer is cheaper. Then we can have a personal computer. Okay, and then personal computer with good configuration. Then server is costlier. Then mainframe is the costliest. And if you take these two, notepad or personal computers, in notebook computers we also have a laptops which are sometimes even more costlier. Okay, but compared to the notebook and personal computers, servers are costlier, and compared to the server, mainframes is the costliest computer. Okay, so but as per the question, so which is generally costlier out of these options? Mainframes is the correct answer. Okay, fine. Let's go to the question number 46. The user generally applies dash to access mainframe or supercomputer. The user generally applies dash to access mainframe or supercomputer. Option A, terminal. Option B, node. Option C, desktop. Option D, handheld. The user generally applies dash to access mainframe or supercomputer. So if you know the answer, you can please give your answer in the chat box. Okay. So let's go to the answer. Option B, node. User access the mainframe computers or supercomputers using nodes. But nowadays, okay, people are also using this terminal. Okay. Previously, we were calling that as a node, but nowadays you can take this. The correct option is terminal. Okay, as per the current technology. Okay. A terminal is an input or output device without processing power. Okay. Question number 47. These are specifically designed computers that perform complex calculations extremely rapidly. Which of the following are going to perform complex calculations extremely and rapidly? Options are servers, supercomputers, laptops, mainframes. So without that having a doubt, extremely powerful, if you are having a supercomputer option, this is the correct one. Supercomputers are designed for very fast and complex calculations. So like it is going to use for weather prediction, space research, and nuclear simulations. For all these kind of tasks, we are going to use the supercomputers. Okay. So the correct answer is supercomputers because we have the options and extremely powerful means without a doubt we can say supercomputer. Okay, fine. Question number 48. A dash is a large and expensive computer capable of performing scientific and business applications. Scientific and business applications. A dash is a large and expensive computer capable of performing scientific and business applications. You see that normally mainframe computers is also complex, but we have options to supercomputer. So that's why we can put the correct answer as supercomputer. Okay. The mainframes computer also like large and expensive, but still the supercomputers are even more expensive than the mainframe computer. And mini computer and handheld computers are small computers. Okay, fine. So it's a direct question. First supercomputer developed in India is, what is the first supercomputer developed in India? Options are PARAM, Cray 1, Param Ishan, EPRAM. So, which is the first supercomputer developed in India? Which is the first supercomputer developed in India? So, the correct answer is PAR. This is the India's first indigenous supercomputer developed by the CDAC. You know that the organization CDAC. This organization is developed by PARAM. Okay, direct question. Then another question here. Pratyush is dash fastest supercomputer in the world. So Pratyush is a kind of supercomputer, and the question is, at which position this Pratyush supercomputer is there? Whether it is in the first position, second position, third position, or fourth position. Okay. So normally this question is a little the older question. Okay. But the rank of this Pratyush is fourth. Okay. In the world. The correct answer is fourth. The reason here, I am not going to prefer this. The questions are something like ranking. Try to understand ranking questions. So rankings will change over the time, but most of the exams will follow some textbook answers, right? See who is the rank 1 cricketer in India now, okay, in 2025. Who is the rank 1? But if I ask you what is the rank 1 in 2026, okay, it will be changed, correct? So that type of question, okay. The next question, Pratyush supercomputer is dedicated for what? Pratyush computer is dedicated for what? Options, it is designed for multimedia, it is designed for weather forecasting, it is designed for recreation, it is designed for military personnel. So if you know the answer, you can please give your answer in the chat box. I am happy to see the answers from the learners. Okay, this is also a direct question. The Pratyush supercomputer is dedicated for weather forecasting. It is mainly used for climate modeling and weather predictions. Okay, for weather forecasting, this Pratyush supercomputer is mainly used. The next question, which of the following is the India's first multi-petaflops supercomputer? Which of the following is the India's first multi-petaflops supercomputer? Answer is Pratyush. So Pratyush crossed this multi-petaflop performance making it India's first in that category. Okay, these are some direct questions, even a kind of computer knowledge, similar to the general knowledge. Some of the questions are computer general knowledge kind of thing. Question number 53. Analog computer works on the supply of what? A continuous electrical pulses but not continuous, magnetic strength, physical strength. So if you know the answer, you can please give your answer in the chat box. What is the correct answer for this? Let's see the correct answer. Option A, continuous electrical pulses. Continuous electrical pulses. Normally, the analog computers work with the continuous values, so not binary digits. So, continuous electrical signals are used. Correct answer is option A. Question number 54. Seismograph is an example of what type of computer? Seismograph is an example of what type of computer? Analog computer, digital computer, hybrid computer, all of these. If you know the answer, you can please give your answer in the chat box. Seismograph is an example of what type of computer? Analog, digital, hybrid, all of these. The correct answer is analog computer. A seismograph measures continuous earth vibrations. So it is an analog computer. The correct answer is option A. Question number 55. These computers work by calculating the binary digits. These computers work by calculating binary digits. Options are hybrid, digital, analog, and general purpose. If you know the correct answer, you can please give your answer in the chat box. These computers work by calculating the binary digits. Let's see the correct answer. Option B, digital. Digital computers works on binary system. Okay. Whatever the computers we are using now, digital computers. So which works on the binary systems, zeros or ones. Okay. That is a binary. The computers can understand only binary or machine language. Okay. Question number 56. Now choose the odd one out of these four computers. Microcomputer, mini computer, supercomputer, and digital computer. So choose the odd one out. If you know the correct answer, you can please give your answer in the chat box. Choose the odd one out. Choose the odd one out. Out of these four, one is different. Okay. What is that one? Let's see. The correct answer is digital computer. Digital computer is different among these four. The reason is the first three are the types of the computers based on size. Okay, based upon the size, we are going to have a microcomputer, mini computer, and supercomputer. But the digital computer is based upon the principle, not on the size. How the computer is operating. So we have principles, right? So based upon the principle, working principle, we are going to have the digital computer and analog computer like that. But the first three are based upon the size we are going to categorize. So that's why the correct option is answer D. Okay, the first three are based on the size, while the digital computer is based on the working principle. Okay, let's go to the next question. Question number 57. A hybrid computer is one having the combined properties of what? I think based upon the previous knowledge, previous question knowledge, you can give the answer for this. A hybrid computer is one having the combined. Try to understand, as of now, we have seen analog computers, digital computers. Now we have a hybrid computer. Hybrid means what? A combination of two or more. Now the question is, what is the combination or what is the combined properties is called as a hybrid computer? Okay. Even in the question itself, I mentioned, let's see the correct answer. Option C. Hybrid computers combine the analog and digital computers. Okay. Analog is for accuracy and digital is for control. Okay. Hybrid computer is one of the combined properties of analog and digital. Okay. Question number 58. Which types of computers are used in hospitals like ECG and dialysis? Options are digital, hybrid, analog, and microcomputer. So it's basically the dialysis. Okay, dialysis. The correct answer is B, hybrid. Medical machines measure the continuous data analog and also process digitally. So we will call this as hybrid computers. Okay, correct answer is B. Question number 59. General purpose computers are used for what? Creating a small database, performs calculation, accounting, and none. General purpose computers are used for what? General purpose computers are used for what? Creating a small database, performs calculation, accounting, and none. Please note down the correct answer in the chat box. Can please comment in the chat box. So the correct answer is Option A, B, C, all are correct. Creating a small database, performs calculations and accounting. And the final questions 60, which is not an example of special purpose computer? Which is not an example of special purpose computer? Which is not an example of special purpose computer? Options are automatic aircraft landing, option B word processor, option C multimedia computer, option D all of the above. Let's see the correct answer. Option B. It is something like odd man out. So in this, a word processor is basically a software. Okay, it is a software used on general purpose computers. Okay, word processor is an example for any software which is used in the general purpose computers, not a special purpose computer itself. The remaining two, automatic aircraft landing, multimedia computers, these two are examples for the special purpose. But micro word processor is not an example for the special purpose computer. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can please ask me in the chat box also. So please go through these questions again to get more confidence. It will very helpful for your competitive examinations. All the questions are previously asked questions in various competitive examinations. And still, if you want, you can visit our course, a test series where you can practice it multiple times. So it is an unlimited practice test. You can visit the course link, which is already mentioned in the description. So please go through that. Visit our website vmsclass.com for more updates and the current ongoing courses. Thank you, guys. I will see you in the next live sessions.